Hey everyone, TheShuffleBuffle here with another episode of my career mode, what I believe is episode 21. I hope you like the new artwork I've got, by the way. And Danny Pacheco says he wants to play in this game because he's apparently in good form. So I think, well, okay then. Even though Cochrane's doing so well, I might as well try out Danny Pacheco again if he feels he's up to the task of taking on Southampton at home. Which I imagine he is, and we have quite a hard run in this episode, except for Southampton. We've got Chelsea and Man City. We had Spurs last episode. We had who else was it? The episode before, I think we had Man United. But yeah, we have had quite a hard season, end of season. But I think we can hopefully get through it and be somewhere in the top four. So I did make some changes because some of the players were down on the old fitness. So De Guzman's on, Danny Pacheco obviously, and Routledge instead of Delafeu and Cochrane. And we go into half-time 0-0. So they've been all over us with 62% possession and 3 shots. We've had no shots and 38% possession with a 66 pass accuracy. But they've got 90%. So you can see they were all over us. And at the end, we did pull it back a bit with 2 shots and 2 on target, 47% possession. But at the end, there were no goals. Quite a lackluster game. But there you go. So now we've got Chelsea away. So we play our first team. So we've got the old Cochrane back in, Delafeu, Kelvin, Jadson, Fred, that sort of thing. And it seems we need Dyer to win most of these games, but the top 3 is definitely helpful. As you can see, Dyer getting the ball, giving it to Cochrane, who then gives it to Delafeu. It's quite a dirty box pass, but I'll take it. I will take that. Just because we're so close to the end of the season and we need these wins, so you've got to try and score however you can. So we are 1-0 up against Chelsea, and we have quite a good record against them in career mode so far. I mean, I believe we've beaten them twice, and then there's this game which we are currently winning, so that's wonderful to see. Go into half-time, and it is 1-0, 4 shots to their 5, 1 on target to their 4, 53% possession to 47 with them. So although they have had more on target, the finishing's been better with Swansea. And there we go, 1-0 is how it ends. So at the end of the day, although they may have more shots on target, we definitely did better in the finishing category. So Juventus come in saying, we would like you as our manager. And this was really hard to think about, because I had to think, do I want to stay with Swansea? Do I want to go to Juventus? So just before the next game, I end up saying I want to reject it, just because we've gone so far with Swansea. As you can see, we are top by 4 points, so that's brilliant. And we have Man City at home next, so if we do lose, we are still 1 point ahead of Arsenal and 2 points ahead of Spurs. So we will still be, up top. But essentially, I just want to mould this Swansea team into a world-class destroyer. Basically, I want them to be able to beat Barcelona, Real Madrid, and all that. And since we are in the Champions League, by the looks of it, next season, I thought we might as well stick with Swansea and see how we do next season. So Dyer there kicks it off with a goal. Once again, he is proving the star player of this team. Absolutely amazing. I believe he's 79 overall, so he's on the fringes of 80 and on the fringes of becoming basically a player that everybody's going to want. So Cochrane here manages to stretch out to just get to that ball and put it past Joe Hart, which is a great goal to see. Dyer and Cochrane managing to link up. Dyer with his usual burst of pace down the wing, Cochrane managing to get his finishing in there and putting that in the back of the net. So we are 2-0 up against Man City, which is amazing to see. They've had more possession, but we've had more shots and shots on target, and our finishing's clearly been better in this first half. So we go into the second half with high hopes, and Delafeu spots a gap, Fred actually manages to get Company out of the way, and a amazing shot when he's basically falling over and he manages to shoot it into the bottom corner past Joe Hart. Yeah, while he's basically falling over. It's a brilliant, like amazing goal there from Delafeu. Just to spot the gap, go through, and managing to finish it at the end. Unfortunately, though, they managed to get the ball back here from a stupid pass that I did with Fred, and Nasri manages to put a header in past Butland there, which I didn't really think that he should have let that in, but he's still young, he still has areas to improve, and I'm sure over time he will become a great keeper. So that's how that match ends, 3-1, so I'm really happy with that, pleased with my team, they've done well to beat Man City and hopefully make the gap bigger depending on how Arsenal Spurs did. A little while ago, I think it was Williams and Chico asked for new contracts, so I was obliged to give them. So I gave 3 years, 20k to Chico because that's what he wanted. Ashley Williams wanted 30 grand and 1 year, but I gave him 3 years just because I feel like he'll be in this team for still a while. He's 29, so he will be going down once he gets to about 30, but I think those 3 years will be good for us. And the same with Chico, but he's younger, I think 26, 27, and we're coming to the end of this episode anyway. So I hope you've all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.